What's up, everybody? And this is a quick little video. Sadly, I did not have my phone charged before I went hunting, so didn't get too much video. Pretty sad about that, but I did get some. It's enough to sum up what happened and everything. I got really excited when I was doing it and everything, so it's a little bit fast-paced, and I missed a couple little things, but I'll make sure to talk about it. I'll make sure to talk about them at the end of the video. So, see you there. Here's the clips. Shit. Can you see it? I got a heart shot on that bunny just now. Where's the blood pile? There she blows. Holy fucking shit. It's time to find me my bunny. Oh, I feel so good right now. Holy shit. I was maybe 20 meters away, way off in the field over here. Saw him right in the bush. I didn't go find him. Arrow back. Check this out. Oh yeah, that was such an amazing shot. Oh my god. Dug itself in the ground, got pretty dirty, so I'm gonna have to clean and resharpen that head, but I think the head's still together too. Let's check it out. This is a big day. I should be able to skin him. It's just the perfect time to start calling in coyotes with some fresh meat. Literally couldn't have gone any better. I'm blown away right now. I'm gonna go find it. It's been about 20 minutes following the trail. Let's see if you can see that. So it starts going off into there. I'm trying to figure it out. It stops right there and it gets a little harder to find at this point. So he's probably pretty close here. I'll be updating. Oh my god. You won't believe, I still am in awe. So, oh, the lighting's horrible, I'm so sorry. I have to find some good lighting here. Okay. So, I was sitting maybe, I don't know if you can see it, I'll show you in a second, about maybe 20 yards over here, and then behind me right here is a giant berm. And this berm is maybe about 35 yards across and about 10 yards wide. And it's a big motherfucker. And I was sitting about 20 yards away over here in the field. And I see a bunny right here. So let me show you this. Okay. So here's my bow. I was standing maybe about it would have been about right here. No, a little farther. It was definitely farther. Right here. This was it. I was standing about this far. That little green light is my lighted knock. My nocturnal. And I saw a bunny. Big bunny too. Sitting in this bush. He was a good size. He was just sitting there chilling. It was the perfect opportunity. I lined it up. I let it fly. Now, I let her fly, and not only was it a good shot, it was a perfect shot. So you can see I already cut through here quite a bit trying to find the trail, and it didn't take long. Here's the arrow. Still covered in blood, absolutely. It is a gory mess. Let's actually get this guy out of here. Yeah, check that out. Covered. Broadhead dug itself in the ground behind him after doing a pass through. He's still got a little bit of fluff on there. But overall, that was an insane shot. And you'll see why when I show you the actual shot. So there's the blood. And that's quite a fucking bit of blood for a rabbit. I thought to myself, I was like, seems like a lot of blood. Something's up about that. So I followed the trail. For this, I had to go outside of the, almost knocked my hat over. Outside of the berm a little bit, come around to this area, which I cut open with this thing that looks like it came straight out of Skyrim, found in the shed. So the blood trail comes from here. Let's see if I can find it for you. Again, yeah, it's very obvious when I see it. Here we go. Zoom in a little bit for you. So there's part of it. You can see some on this right here. And then you keep going back. See more and more, right? And then, only, I kid you not, 8 feet away from where I shot it. And if you look, and I'm going to pull them out, I just need to do some more digging and get back there a little more. That is a perfect heart shot. And I'm going to make sure once I get him out and show you guys, but I just wanted to show you that, where he was in accordance to where I shot him. So there he is back there. There's the lighted knock, about 8 feet away. Time to get this guy out of here. All right, so next part after this is the skinning and showing off and everything, so be warned about that if you're not into that thing. Other than that, a few key points. So I did the math and everything. Turns out those are almost exactly 22 yards from the bunny, the shot I took. And luckily enough, I practice every day, 100 arrows a day, 21 yards. Easy shot for me. It was no problem. My max distance for that bow right behind me, I'd say is about 35 to 40 yards for hunting that I would do, humanely. And for bunnies, that's pushing it for accuracy. I mean, they only get up to like that big. The bunnies aren't the biggest thing in the world, and they're pretty small. So getting a heart shot, getting anything like that on a bunny past 20 yards, it starts to get pretty rough. And even 20 yards, someone who hasn't been practicing every day for a long time, fucking don't just dream about it, man. But I'm not going to go on. That's a different video altogether. Basically, it was a 22-yard shot. Perfect heart shot. Couldn't have asked for a better shot. And that's what happens when you practice every day, which is something I say. If you want to get good at bow hunting, a lot of people say, oh yeah, you only got to shoot on the weekend. Bullshit. Shoot every day, man. Even if it's only 5 arrows a day, fuck, you're doing it every day. You're going to build up that strength. You're going to build up that muscle memory. It's going to get ingrained into you. For me, I like to shoot at least 100, if not more. Just really get a few hours a day in whenever I possibly can. Doesn't matter if you work, doesn't matter if you got anything. Everybody's got a little time during the day when they can do something, put some time into something. Think about putting that time into archery if you're going to get into this kind of thing. Anyway, it was a perfect shot. Couldn't ask for a better shot. And I think I'm going to say that a lot more and show you kind of where the shot placement was. It's kind of hard to see in the video because, like I said, my phone was almost dead. Couldn't get very good video. It was sad, but my next hunt I'm going to make sure to bring my charger, make sure everything's ready, got everything prepared when it comes to that too, because all I was thinking about was the hunt. I wasn't concentrating on anything else. And so next time, phone charger, everything, you're going to get a good video of everything that happens. It's going to be a little less shit quality like this one, where it's just kind of put together little clips of like, oh shit, and then, oh, check this out. But that is something I'm very excited about doing, and maybe even getting, like, I want to get a trail cam put on my head. Not trail cam, but you know what I mean, little GoPro or something like that, one of those head mounted ones. Some more stuff, maybe a bow mount cam, that would be even cooler. Just something that really can make it a little more immersive and fun. Other than that though, yeah, it was a really, really good kill and everything. It was very humane. I was very happy about that hunt. I was thinking about getting more rabbits, but I also thought about the fact I do want to go back there really soon, and I want to make sure to keep that population up for the next month or two while I can hunt out there for rabbit and small game season, and then use them to bait in coyotes for the rest of that season as well, because they're also out just as much during the season. And then, through the summer, I'm going to be also going out there, population controls, all the way until the winter. So it's kind of a year-round thing, but that's why I like it, because it's good practice year-round until fall comes, and big deer season comes like that, all this big game and shit like that you can hunt. A lot of it's in the fall and winter time, so you got the rest of the year to hunt other stuff, and that's kind of what I do. because there's some people that are a deer hunter, and this is a whole thing, it really is, and I'll say this quickly, but there's some people that are like deer hunter or whatever hunter, like they only usually go out for one season, they do one thing and then it's that all year. And the problem about doing that is, especially if you're doing something like rifles or guns, you get a 2 week period in the fall for deer and whitetail and a lot of other animals like elk and everything. It's all like a 2 week season for just rifle people. And for archery season during the fall, it's quite big. It's most of the actual like months of fall. It's pretty impressive. So luckily for people like me who do archery specifically, we get bigger seasons, we get a lot more time, and even when it's off season, we can still go. And that's the thing. Rifle season and archery season are very different, and that's why I think a lot of people should think about moving to archery and putting the time into actually learning how to do archery, because it's not like shooting a gun. You can't just pick it up and do it. And I'm sorry to say that. Some people are like, ooh, guns are hard. No, they're fucking not. I've been shooting since I was 8 years old. It's as simple as picking it up, aiming it, and shooting it. A bow is just not that, sadly. That's just something that takes a long time to get that kind of level of good at. And I can say that from experience, and I can say that from everyone I know who's ever done it experience. That's just what it is. But that's the nice thing about it. And that's the nice thing about these hunts and stuff like that. That way I can go year round. That way I can document everything, really get information on every animal I hunt. So you guys and everyone out here can get information from me to help you guys hunting. Keep it full circle. And I want to learn from other people too. And so that's why I always like it when if you got something you want to say in the comments, but anything like tips, tricks, whatever the fuck you want to say, go for it. But yeah, I was very happy about this hunt. This went very well. And other than that, getting on to the skinning part. So bear with me here. This part's, it's a little boring. It's just me talking about the shot again, showing off a little bit of where it hit, and then after that, showing it after his skin, showing me everything I got, because because around here, the bunnies got worms all this time of year. The only time they're edible is like deep winter when it's real cold around here. So can't eat them, sadly. There's just nothing I can do about that. But they're good coyote food, so there's that. Fed them the coyotes. They got them. I asked my grandma about it. They said she got them. They got them by the next night, so don't worry about it. It's going to a good place. I always make sure of that. But anyway, I got a really nice pelt. I got the head, which I'm going to clean and have mounted because it's my first bunny with that bow. It's kind of a big deal. I'm proud of it. And then got a foot and the tail, and I got actually all of that in the couple rooms down there. Everything's all salted up and it's drying right now and getting ready to be tanned. And I'm really excited about that. Only one problem: the pelt ripped in half. And I was really sad about that, but I might try and just make it into a little bag or something. Either that or just have two nice pieces of pelt. We'll see what happens. But either way, I was really, really happy about that. Got some nice mementos from it, and can't wait to get right back out there and do it again. So, on to the skinning part of the video. Well, enjoy. Got him out of there. And wow, he's a big boy. He looked smaller from over there, so I did not see how big he was. And wow, am I surprised. Definitely full grown. She, I think the girl. There's the arrow. I already showed you. And I'm about to find out where my shot placement was. I was aiming for the heart, obviously, but, things change. Oh, you know what, before I do this, let me get my release aid off. I don't know why I still got that on. I'm excited, man. What can I say? Through. Okay. Cool. Sleeves a little bit. It's clean enough, man. Got blood on it anyway. Not yet. Okay. Wow. Let's get my headlamp on. Alright, let's see what the damage is. It looks like... Wow. Okay. It looks like I aimed just slightly lower than I wanted to, but it still hit his heart. I'm looking at his heart right now, and it is in two pieces.
You can see right here, this little muscle, that's not a muscle, that's his heart. And that is impressive, man. I must say. Oh. I don't know if he did this himself or, oh, wow. No, I think that's just from him running real fucking fast. He ripped one of his toes off. Holy moly. That is nuts. Yeah, some of his guts came out, but it doesn't look like I penetrated his... Oh, that is so lucky. I'm very lucky that didn't get cut open. Ho. That's his organs. I'm not eating the meat, so I'm not worried, but I still don't want to smell up this pelt because around here, the bunnies have worms. Especially right now, it's starting to get a little warmer towards spring, and they can get real wormy. You don't want to risk it. Yeah, it's not worth it. All right, I'm gonna go get. I forgot to get another plastic bag. But before I do that, I might take a couple pictures, do all that, and I'll get to you after I do some skinning. Might record the skinning. So, yeah, man, he's a big boy. Look at that. I mean, shit. Compared to my arm. Wow. Oh, that is a soft pelt, too. That's a really nice pelt. Oh, wow. That is some nice color, too. Look at that. Wow. It's got a little tail. He's a healthy bunny, though. Very healthy. Well, that's awesome. And killed him as manually as possible. He died within maybe, I'd say 15 seconds. It was quick. So, still got 2 pairs of gloves in there. Yeah. Oh. Looks like, oh shit, my battery is low. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take some pictures and stuff because I don't have my charger with me here. So, looks like that's the end of the video for now. I will get back to you with some pictures, anything else, and all that. So, all right, just finished skinning. That's a little fur, and he's all done now. So I got the hide, of course, and it is a really nice hide. He was a beautiful bunny. Got the head. Oh shit, can't even see it. The head in there. Got his feet and his tail. And the head, I'm going to, of course, turn into a skull. A little memento. And then the hide, I'm going to salt and cure and tan it up and have a real nice rabbit hide. I am so fucking pumped about that, man. I'll cover in blood. Cheers, man. That's fucking awesome. That's the bow. Well, that's the rest of the video for this hunt. And, yeah, that was really awesome, man. As you can see in the skinning part of it, you can see exactly where that shot placement was. And, let me grab those arrowheads real quick. Let's see exactly what happened. Woo! Okay. Well, it was actually this exact arrowhead. Yeah, it was this one. And what happened was, let's say this is the bunny's stomach. It came in this way. So blades were facing this way on it. Right on the lower chest cavity where the lungs and heart are. Tore apart, and that bottom blade cut the bottom open. And that's why you can see that big chest cavity hole in the bunny on the bottom. And don't get confused, because I also got confused when I very first saw it. The guts coming out the front, that was not from the shot, that was from him running afterwards, because there's no cuts or any kind of injury on them, and also you can tell they've been pushed forward because they shouldn't have been there in the first place. So it's very obvious. Don't get me fooled by that, because I was. Now, that's one thing to think about with these kind of broadheads with bunnies, though, because obviously I was meant to get a bunny broadhead, which I invented, and those are much smaller. And they're actually made for bunny. There we go. So this is a bunny broadhead that I made. And these I want to further invent and maybe patent in the future. I want to get into making my own broadheads, because it's something that it's one of the biggest parts of bow hunting is your broadhead. And sometimes I look for things and they just don't exist, like bunny broadheads, some very, very small broadheads that call minor, they don't cause huge cutting holes, but they cut insanely well, and on well placed shots they are much more deadly than a blunt on a bunny. I mean, it's basically the same as using one of these, just a little bit smaller cutting diameter. And what I mean little, I mean you can tell the blade length isn't too far off in cutting diameter. The only difference is width, because this thing creates a whole, that whole size. This one just cuts a straight line through it that size. So it makes a huge difference on small game. Sadly, I didn't get to finally see what this thing can do, but got to see what these can do to a bunny. These are fine, obviously. I wouldn't use it again. It cuts a little bit too big of a cut from a bunny, and it was a bit intense, but it was still cool. And next time I'm going to make sure to have one of these guys on, because I really want to test these out. So that'll be next time. But yeah, that's basically it. It went really well. Couldn't have asked for a better hunt myself, and I cannot wait to get back out there and keep doing it. And the whole point is because my grandma's property out there, which is the private property I'm hunting on at the moment for this time of the year. And I have a few other places I can go right now, but that's the only place I've been going. Is because her and the farmers next to her have been having a huge problem with bunnies and problem with coyotes. It's just something they can't handle anymore. And I was like, shit, that is a perfect scenario for me to go out there and start hunting. And so now I have free range of both those places. It's really fucking awesome, and I'm the only hunter that's allowed there. So I'm very lucky for that because it's untapped. All those animals, there's shit. Went out to the berm where those bunnies were. Kid you not, at least 2 or 3 families living in there. There's 10 or 11 out there that when I started spraying apple cider vinegar around to get them out, everywhere. It was insane. So I'm extremely excited to get back out there and get some more. But it was a successful hunt. And next time, I can't wait to get some real video for you guys and hopefully get you some learning in, learn from you, etc. Like I said, it's kind of a yin yang with this channel, hopefully. And if you got any questions about bow hunting, anything like that, any ideas for a new video for me to put out there, anything, I'm always happy to hear it in the comments. So just let me know. Other than that, I'm heading out. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to show you some pictures of the hunt, some of me holding up bunny and everything. It was a real fun time. Much love, everybody, and stay lifted.